All right, guys, here we are. Here we are. I would say welcome back, but this is the first time that we're doing a Saturday kind of show here. We are here to see the auction, the live auction of the C8 Corvette ZR1. I figured it'd be kind of fun to just hang out, talk a little bit about what's going to happen here, how much this thing is going to go for, what you guys think what's going to happen, and then we're going to go live to the actual auction right after this. Just change things up a little bit. Obviously, we do our Monday night lives every Monday night, but this is something a little bit different. So this is outside of the normal Monday night live show. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do something a little bit different. But Robert Smith is asking, what time does this thing run? It will run in about 25 minutes. I'm going to take you there live, so you don't have to do anything. You right here. We're going to talk about the car, and then it is immediately going to pop up and start showing you the live video feed from Barrett-Jackson. So you guys don't have to do anything except for kick back, relax, hang out with some Corvette people, and have a good time. So, like I said, that's kind of what we're here for. So, yeah. Tyler says we are ready for the ZR1. We got a lot of guesses in here already for about what this thing's gonna, what you guys are thinking this thing's gonna fetch. Lars says 5 million. 2020 Matrix 8 says 4.2. My guess is right around there too, between 4 and 4.5 million if I had to guess, because it's a little bit more than the Z06 got without going super crazy, even though that is a lot of money. Hot Rod Todd says 4 million. He doesn't think it's going to get to 5. Rocco's saying 6 million. He's going, pulling out all the stops. He's going straight for it. $6 million. It'll probably get 10 million if it went under 7 minutes at the Nürburgring. I would venture to say it went under 7 minutes at the Nürburgring. I'm still kind of on the fence about whether or not I think the C8 Z06 can do actually under 7 minutes. And if it can, the ZR1 definitely can. John Perkins says 4.5 million. Let's see who has the FU money. That's pretty much it. Dr. Corvette says $1. So he will be probably the closest without going over. Because this thing's definitely going to get a lot of money. Let's see, 4.5 to 5 mil. I'm thinking 4 to 4.5 myself. So let's see what happens. And yeah, to them, John Perkins, it is monopoly money. I mean, to people who have the kind of money that Rick Hendrick has, this is like a game. It's just a good time. This is like for normal people going to a football game or a baseball game. Yeah, DBM Racing, David's in the house. Thanks for tuning in, David. It definitely went sub 7 at the ring, and 4 mil will be the Hendrick price. Yep. Ooh, Ron going the other way. Says we're all wrong. It's going to be about 2.5 mil. Interesting. So, guys, while we're here, if you could please smash the thumbs up button. It helps the channel, of course. All the same kind of stuff as usual. The thumbs ups help. Right after this, we're going to go right to the live auction, of course. Like I said, you guys don't have to do anything. I'm going to take you right over there. So you're going to be able to get to see it all right here on this show tonight. We're just going to talk a little bit about the car, see what you guys think the guesses on the price are going to be. And also, for those of you who haven't seen this yet, there is some information about the ZR1, some of the important dates. If you guys haven't had the chance to see this yet, we can actually pop this up right here. And as you can see here, there are some important dates coming up for the ZR1. Obviously, the configurator is on the dealership end. That has already happened as of 2 days ago. But the really interesting one here is right here. So February 13th. And the February 11th, especially, is when you're going to be able to do the build tool online. So if you want to get on there and build your own ZR1, price it out, get everything set up exactly how you want, just like you can with the Z06 currently, you're going to be able to do that February 11th. So roughly 2 weeks from today, a little over 2 weeks from today, we'll be able to build our own ZR1. So pretty cool to see that if you guys are interested in seeing how much your car is going to cost. Not so much how much this car tonight is going to cost, because this car tonight is going to be insane. But yeah. That Corvette guy says he's on the lower side. He's thinking between 2.5 and 3 mil. I'm thinking 4 to 4.5. But at the same time, you guys could be right. The C8 craziness is starting to die down a little bit. So maybe we will start seeing like normal prices with these things rolling through. Now, with that said, A C6 Corvette rolled through a little bit ago. I think it was yesterday, actually. A C6 Corvette, not even a Z06, not a ZR1, just a C6 Corvette with low miles, $300,000. $300,000 for a base model C6 Corvette. Yeah. Yeah, and then David says a C7 ZR1 went for $1 million, and the first C8 Z06 went for $3.6 million, so definitely $4 million. No way it goes for under the C8 Z06. I was thinking that same thing. The C8 Z06 was 3.6, so I'm thinking 4 to 4.5 million, which is still just an absolutely ridiculous number when you think about it. I mean, here we are worried about paying $10,000 to $20,000 over MSRP, and Rick Hendrick's like, okay, here's $4 million. Boy, how the other half lives, huh? Yeah, a lot of cars are diving in price. Right now is not a great time for auto manufacturers, regardless of what car they are selling. Let's see here. Story. Yeah. Yeah, but guys, I'm curious. I'm going to actually put up a poll here real quick. Let me know. We'll say, do you think this car is going to fetch over 4 mil? I'm curious how many of you think it's going to be over $4 million, because I see a bunch of you in here saying you think it might be under 2 or 3. So let's see. Yeah, Glad City Gardner, I saw that too. He said, I saw the look of determination on Rick Hendrick's face earlier. Going to be fun, crazy night. Yeah. Ooh, 4.9. 4.9 million. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Guys, again, if you can, please smash the thumbs up. For those of you just joining, we're going to be talking a lot about the ZR1 tonight and then moving you straight over to the live Barrett-Jackson auction. So you don't have to do anything except for sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm going to take you right over there, right here on this channel. You'll be able to see it just like you would on their actual YouTube page. So just hang out. You're going to get to see it all right here. Plus, we get to talk a little bit about Corvettes in the meantime. So, yeah. Bill says, does he also need to pay market adjustment on that build or on that bid? That would be funny. So on top of the $4.5 million, he's also got to pay $100,000 over. God, how ridiculous does that sound? That Corvette guy says, I was at Mecum all last week and was a good number of cars that went for lower than I'd say is the norm. With that said, though, there's a couple cars that have gone through there that fetched way more than I thought they should. So I kind of feel like there's a counterbalance to what you just said there. So a lot of cars are going for under, but a few that I've seen go through have gone for way over what I thought they should. So I mean, that's honestly, that's typical Barrett-Jackson auction stuff. I mean, we have these cars going for way too much money, and some people think their cars are worth more than they are, and they don't go for anywhere near what they should. Think of his GM points. Yeah, he probably has a couple million GM points, whereas, you know, the rest of us, yeah, I mean, we got a decent deal with the 2023 C8 Z06 at least. Willie says 4.8 million. Yeah, this poll is looking kind of interesting, actually, guys. I said, do you think the car's going to fetch over 4 million? 67% right now are saying yes. So that means 33% are saying it's going to go under 4 million. It's going to get crazy here. This auction's going to get nuts. So I'm super pumped for this because I got to watch this live, of course, with the C8 Z06 as well. And man, when that thing starts going, I mean, it is insane. Wouldn't it be crazy, though? Wouldn't it be crazy if Rick Hendrick does not win it this time? I know. Probably not going to happen, but it would be pretty crazy if some random dude jumps in there at the last minute and bids some crazy amount. DBM Racing says he's going to be throwing Monopoly money in the air at the office here working. Me too, man. I'm going to be like this all night with that Monopoly money. 4 million easy. I'm thinking the same. 4 to 4.5 million is where I think this thing's going to land. Unless, of course, it gets into some sort of crazy bidding war, which would be pretty cool. I mean, it's not my money. If two rich guys want to go at it for a little while, I'll watch. So let's see. So if you guys don't know, straight from Barrett-Jackson's website here, you can see that obviously what time it's happening. It's happening at approximately, this would be 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the big thing here is that this does benefit a good cause. So worst case scenario, of course, none of us are getting this car, but somebody's paying way, way, way more than this car is worth. And 100% of the hammer price from this sale is, of course, going to benefit the American Red Cross in support of hurricane relief. So we're obviously getting, this is going towards a good cause, which is nice to know by itself. I mean, if these rich people are going to go crazy at bidding for a while, at least somebody's going to benefit from this. I mean, Rick Hendrick's obviously going to get the car too, but more than that's going to benefit. G. Smith said, I see Rick Hendrick is in the house. He's already spent well over $2 million today. Jeez. He probably wants this, and I would assume. Yeah. Odds are very good Rick Hendrick's coming out with this car, but how crazy would it be if someone jumped in and grabbed it at the last second? I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I should bid, claim it as a write-off. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to send in my check for $10 million right now. God. How cool would that be, though? To get to a point where you're literally just writing checks and handing out cash. You don't even care. Like, if I had to guess, Rick Hendrick probably has not even driven any of these cars. They probably literally sit in his garage with 0 miles on them, and someday they're going to be worth a bunch of money. He probably doesn't even drive them. I mean, usually when you're that rich, you're so busy working and making money that you don't even have time to enjoy half the stuff you get. Yeah, Corvette guy says, too much going on. I'm watching this on my phone, the auction on TV, and the U.S. Street Nationals on my iPad. You can turn off the auction on the TV. I'm going to take you right over there as soon as the ZR1 comes up here. So you don't have to be watching the auction anywhere else. You can see it all right here. Might go for $5 million and Rick Hendrick's buy it. Yeah, I mean, good money is on Rick Hendrick's, of course. He's gotten the first C8 Stingray, the first Z06, and I believe also the first E-Ray. So there's no reason to believe he's not going to get this one too. David says it would be funny to make first bid knowing you're immediately going to be. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm going to say, you know what? Hey, I'm going to hold up the sign. I'm like, I bid $1 million. And everybody, whoa, who's this horsepower obsessed guy? He's got $1 million. And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't have $1 million, but I know he's going to outbid me. That would be pretty funny, actually, David. Guys, if you could please, we got about 15 minutes or so before we're going straight over to the live auction. Smash the thumbs up button in the meantime. It really helps the channel. And we're going to make sure you guys get to see all this stuff live. So smash that thumbs up for me. Yeah, Steve Robertson. That's really crazy when you think about it. If everybody in the chat right now, if we all pooled our money together, we still wouldn't have enough money to buy this car. It's messed up. Jay Jones, what time does the ZR1 go for auction? Sorry, just got here. I'm going to be taking you over there live in about 15 minutes is when it goes to auction. So you guys can just chill right here on the channel. I'll be able to take you right over there. You don't have to change anything. Just sit back and relax. Same for 7 Function Gaming. Just sit back and relax. I'll be taking you right over there as soon as it goes live. It's about 15 minutes from now. Let's get those thumbs ups, guys. Please smash the thumbs ups. We are going to be going over to the auction here in a roughly 15 minutes. Yep, 15 minutes. Glass City Car Nerd. His employees will have to sell a lot of True Coat. Ugh. Nice, nice. That would probably be the way to do it, NBA Live. Yeah, I mean, obviously he has the money. You buy VIN number one, stick it in the garage, plastic wrap it, and then go buy another version of the same car for the one that you actually drive. Yeah, and Lars, as weird as it sounds, man, like the richest of the rich, they're so busy making money that they don't really have time to enjoy a lot of the stuff that they work so hard for. So, while I would definitely agree, it's just crazy that, you know, to be that busy. If Mark Cutsey and Matt Hurley and supercharged E-Ray got in on it with the supercharged E-Ray, we may have a chance. Yeah. That would be pretty funny. How cool would that be? So much money, though. I mean, you want to talk about... I hear people all the time making fun of people who paid over MSRP for a C8 Corvette in any form. Imagine, imagine how much money Rick Hendrick has spent over MSRP just to have VIN number 1 on these cars. I mean, it's an incredible amount of money. Yeah, flying cop car, 100%. That NFT was GM's way of testing the waters on that green. And the sad part is that the green didn't fail. It was the NFT thing, because the generation that buys these cars super turned off by that kind of stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that nobody bid on that, because it's too scary to get into something like that. Guys, if you're just now joining, please smash the thumbs up button. I'm going to be taking you live to the ZR1 auction here shortly. You don't have to worry about anything. I will take you right over there live. You just sit back and enjoy the video here. What's up, Larry Anthony? What are you guys thinking? I got a poll running right now. It looks like 61% of you are thinking this is going to go for over $4 million. If you want to go ahead and vote, I'm going to end that poll here shortly. What's up, Amber? So Amber's at work, and she's... Actually, no, she's on her way home now, and she's watching. Hello, dear. All right. Insane money. No concept of how much money Rick Hendrick has. Can't even imagine. It's either give the prize money to Uncle Sam or a charity, and he gets a door prize. Yeah, his door prize is a very expensive, hard-to-get car. I've heard a couple rumors actually suggesting that we are going to be getting a green in 2026. But I bet you, it's not the green we're going to want. Just like the purple wasn't really the purple we wanted. Flying Cop Car says 3.1 million is what he thinks it's going to go for. All right. I mean, I like the idea that the money of this is going to charity, but I hope it really does. I mean, there's a lot of talk about that kind of stuff. Hopefully it really is going to benefit somebody. I mean, yeah. So let me see what's going on at this auction here. All right. So I'm just watching it here in the background just to see where we're at. And as soon as that ZR1 comes up, guys, I'll be taking you right over there. You don't have to change anything. It's going to be all live right here for you. So sit back and relax. Steve Robertson said he'd be happy with Lime Rock Green. Or Ron says, is Cacti coming back? Cacti is definitely not coming back. That was a very low selling color, so they're not going to bring that back. Guys, let's smash the thumbs ups. Let's get those going. We got about 170 people in here watching. Let's hit 100. Let's hit 200. Let's hit 300 tonight. Mountain Dew green would absolutely be fantastic. That green looks very similar to the green that's on Matt Hurley's Aventador, actually. So I'm okay with that color. Yeah, they already tried fake green with cacti. Flying Cop Car. Yeah, and that's the problem. It's like GM gives us these colors, but they give us these colors in a safe way. Like Shane put the purple in such a great term when he said it was a safe purple. Because instead of giving us some bright plum colored purple, they went with something that was going to be much safer with the consumer. And it was a whiff. I mean, it's not a bad color, but it could have been so much cooler. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a write-off for Mr. Hendrick. Wow, man, these guys, they play a crazy game at Barrett-Jackson. So much money. So much money. $100%. That would be an awesome green. And it's funny because if you look at the Mountain Dew can, that green looks very, very similar to Verde Ithaca, I believe it is. Insane. Purple is cool. It could have been a lot cooler, though, is what I'm getting at. And it would be, if they would do lizard green, Verde Ithaca, something that's just, you look at that color and you immediately know it's supercar. That's the color they need to do. All right, guys. So again, smash the thumbs up button, please. Let us know you're liking the content. I'm going to take you straight over to the Barrett-Jackson C8 Corvette ZR1 auction. As soon as it's live, you'll be able to view it right here. You don't need to change anything. It will be right on your screen as long as you stay here on the Horsepower Obsessed channel. Glass City Car Nerd says we have a nice yellow and a nice orange now. Maybe we'll get a real green as well. I would love that, other than the fact that the orange and the yellow we have now are colors that have been around forever, so it's nothing new, unfortunately. I think if GM does it right, they could give us like a lizard green or some sort of bright green like that that's really supercar. But I bet you they don't. I bet you we get a green, and I bet you it's not what we want. Brian says, what happened to that lime green they supposedly auctioned off? The NFT just totally died. Nobody bid on it, and GM just kind of cut their losses. I have a feeling that that was really their way of kind of testing the waters on how well a green like that would work with the Corvette guys. And unfortunately, it wasn't good. Jeremy says 4.2 million. Oh, okay. Our poll's getting closer to 50-50 here, guys. We are 56% that say yes, that this car is going to go for over 4 million. And 44% saying no, it's not. That's pretty good. That means we are literally almost perfectly divided in the chat here, guys. If you guys can, please smash the thumbs up. It really helps the channel. I'm going to be taking you live to the auction here in a couple of minutes. And we are going to see a ZR1 get auctioned off, most likely to Rick Hendrick, for, if I had to guess, between $4 and $4.5 million, which is a total ridiculous amount of money for this car. Remember this day whenever you guys are complaining about paying $100,000 over for a ZR1. Not really, but you know what I mean. PT3RS says, no way it's over 4 million. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Granny Smith green for those Apple lovers, yeah. Yeah, David, we know. You love the Sebring orange. I can't wait to see you get a Sebring orange anything just so you have a Sebring orange car, because I know how much you love it. All right, guys, we got 200 people in here watching, only 91 thumbs ups. Let's make those numbers match, guys. Smash the thumbs up while you're in here. If you're new, if you just popped in, I'm going to be taking you right over to the auction of the car live here in a couple minutes. Until then, we're just kind of chatting about what we think this thing's going to do. So, yeah. HPO people, don't miss out. When can we order it again? So, order banks are technically opening, I believe it said on the 11th, February 11th. You can actually go in and start preliminarily putting in your order now. Oof. Thomas says Hendrick has actually hit a net worth of $1 billion. Man, that is a lot of dollars. Flying Cop Car says he thinks the 2025 ZR1s aren't going to sell as well because the new interior is coming in 2026. I think, personally, I don't think that's going to stop the ZR1 from selling, but I do think that's going to put a damper in the 2025 C8 Corvette sales across the board. The ZR1 is going to be super limited in 2025 anyway, so I think that's going to kind of still push people towards it, regardless of the interior change, but it is going to put a kind of a damper in the sales of any of the other C8s. 2/13, yeah, February 13th is the first orders. I knew it was either the 11th or the 13th. So again, guys, we got 224 people watching, 106 thumbs ups. Keep smashing that thumbs up all the way through the auction here, guys. It's really going to help a lot, and you're going to love this auction because it's somebody else's money. We get to watch somebody else throw way too much money at something. That's always a good time. So, yeah, let's keep smashing that thumbs up for us. Yeah, the ZR1's not going to have any issues with sales, especially initially. The 2025 is going to be so limited. It's going to be impossible to get a 2025 if I had to guess. Dr. Corvette, I was just talking about that today with my friend, and as weird as it sounds, I think I'm leaning towards Seawolf Gray. I really want to do black again, but at the same time, I want to try something different. Seawolf Gray might be it. It is a really, really nice looking color. But I'll have to put up a poll at some point for you guys. So it looks like the voting system here is pretty much 50-50. So I'm going to go ahead and end that. We're going to be moving over here live to the auction in 1 second, guys. So keep smashing that thumbs up button for me. I'm going to take you right over there live. You don't need to change anything. It's just going to pop right up on your screen. And we're going to get to watch this thing together. So after the auction runs, we'll come back here, talk about it for a quick minute, and then that's going to be that. So if you guys are here, you do not need to change anything. I'm going to take you right over there to see this car as soon as it comes up to the auction block, which should be any minute now. Greg Brown says, will ZR1 be more than most owners can handle? It's too much for the streets. On the track, only very skilled drivers can extract the limits of the car. Yeah, it is up there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am obviously kind of, we'll say, obsessed with horsepower, but at the same time, there is a fine line to walk. And I do believe the ZR1 is going to be, I would say the amount of power that it has is just stupid. Stupid. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's stupid and it's ridiculous. I love using ridiculous to really show you how I'm feeling about this car, because it's ridiculous, but it's ridiculous in a good way. I mean, when you throw that much horsepower at a car, you know you were serious about it. With that said, yeah, you're not going to be able to use this power hardly ever. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of doing. Seawolf Gray with torch red calipers, maybe a splash of red on the interior. I like it. I like it. But, yes. Oh, it's hard to beat, but at the same time, man, I don't know. I was going to say, Wesley says no, keep it black. I don't know, man. It's so much money to spend on a car that it's not 100% what I want, and I think I want black, but we'll talk about it. We will talk about it. Guys, keep smashing the thumbs up button for me. We're about to go live with this because that should be the next car up, if I had to guess, right after the Camaro that they're doing now. Yeah, the torque too, but I'll tell you what, after doing the mods that I've done on the C8 Z06, I really don't find myself missing torque very much. Between the Eventuri, AWE exhaust, and the high flow Sport Cats, I really don't miss the torque. I feel like I still have a good bit. PT3RS, I appreciate that. Yeah, you only want to smash it once. One thumbs up is a good thumbs up. But there's 250 people in here watching with less than that as thumbs ups, 128. That means 130 of you have not smashed the thumbs up. Yeah, professional race car driver is what it would take. Yeah, Paul says he'd go black too. How about that? Ooh, Jacob sold his 19 ZR1 for $250. Dang. All right, guys, here we go. We're going over to it now.
Well, first, have Josh Holder come up here and tell us he is the vehicle chief engineer for Corvette, who engineered this amazing car. And as I believe, it did, what, 238 miles an hour?
Yeah, it is an amazing machine. I really want to thank Craig Jackson and Steve Davis and the entire Barrett-Jackson organization for this opportunity. It's an honor to be here on behalf of Chevrolet, representing the team behind the once unthinkable 2025 Corvette ZR1. Chevrolet is proud that 100% of the hammer price will benefit the American Red Cross. Specifically, relief efforts for the hurricanes in the Southeast, as well as the General Relief Fund benefiting victims of the wildfires in California. It's an exceptional car for an exceptional charity. We are here tonight to auction VIN 001, the very first mid-engine, twin-turbo Corvette ZR1. It makes 1,064 horsepower. The torque is both prolific and unrelenting. 800 foot-pounds between 3,000 RPM and 7,000 RPM. It is the quickest and fastest Corvette ever. 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. It does the quarter mile in 9.6 seconds at 150 miles an hour. And the epic top speed, 233 miles an hour. The ZR1 comes standard with the largest carbon ceramic brakes ever fitted to a Corvette, and is available with an aerodynamics package capable of producing more than 1,200 pounds of downforce. From the cross-plane crankshaft to the return of the split window, the ZR1 is precision built in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It is the fastest and most powerful car in America.
Thank you. It's a great car for a great cause, our Red Cross right now. Joseph?
Let's do it. All right, here to get down, what are you paying? How about it on it? How about it get down? What are you paying? How about it on it? I'm here to get down, Sammy to give $1 million and $1.5 million and $1.5 million and $1.5 on him. Here to get down, $1 million, $1.5 million and $1.5 million and $5 million. What'd you say upstairs? $1.5 million, mount $2 million and $2 million and $2 million. Not about to get down, $1.5 million and $2 million is bid and $2 million and $2 million and $2 million high and $2 million 500, $2 million and $3 million and $3 million. Not about to get down, $3 million is bid and $3 million and Dan's in at $3 million now 5 and $3 million 500 and $3 million 500 and $3 million 555 on it to get down. What do you want to pay? And $3 million 555 on it to get down. $3 million 5 and $3 million 1 and $3 million 1 and $3 million 1 and $3 million 100,000 on it to get down. Want to get down. Want to get down. 1 2 and $3 million 2 and $3 million 2 and $3 million 200 on it to get down. 2 and now 3 and $3 million 3 and $3 million 3 and $3 million 5 and 4 5 on it to get down. $3 million 5 and $3 million 5 and $3 million 6 and $3 million 607 and $3 million 777 and $3 million 700 on it to get down. $3 million 7 and $3 million 7 to get down. 7 to get down. 7 to get down. 7 where? And $3 million 700 and $3 million 700,000 on it to get all through. And $3 million 7 8 and $3 million 8 and $3 million 7 to get 8 on it to get down. $3 million 8 and $3 million 800,000 on it and $3 million 8 and $3 million 800,000 on it to get 8 and $3 million 7 is bid upstairs on the phones. You're all out and $3 million 800. Say it. Go ahead, Craig.
It is my honor to say sold to Mr. Rick Hendrick.
You got it. Thank you, Rick.
We want to put up a graphic here. Rick, you've been a champion of so many great causes here. We didn't know this one. I knew was going to be a dogfight. I want to thank our runner-up bidders also. They bought a lot of great charity cars, but you have bought 38 charity cars for over 25 million. Now I guess 29 million almost. And you've helped us with so many great charities over the years. Your generosity has helped millions. Thank you, Mr. H. Give him a hand.
Makes you be proud to be an American, doesn't it? Let's give him one more big one. America's sports car.
Wow, that was a great
incredible
moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big deep breath. Be careful on the auction block. The cars are still rolling. Want to be safe out there. It's going to be lot number 14, 18.1 is going to be next. It's a specialist update on the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Yenko two-door. One of an estimated 10 known to exist, ladies and gentlemen, in only 38.
All right, so here we go, guys. Oh, man, I don't know. Who saw this coming? Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. Almost seemed arranged that Rick was going to win because they they literally cut it off. Like it was going pretty well, like 3.2, 3.3. It kept going and then all of a sudden cut off at 3.7. I bet you Rick went into this and said 3.7 was his number. Yeah, that was really weird, man. I didn't know that they did stuff like this at the auctions, but Yeah. I mean, you heard there, he has bought a bunch of their charity cars, so I guess it makes sense to some degree. If Rick wants to win, you let Rick win. Yeah. This whole thing went for roughly a little over 5 minutes with the C8 Z06. This was way faster. I don't think that couldn't have been even 5 minutes. It went quick. Yeah, Rick won, right? Everybody knew he was going to win, but I thought it would have been awesome if someone would have come out of nowhere and bid on that thing the last second. So, yeah, when the phone bids stop, it was left to the people in the actual area there, but I don't know. It just seemed weird. Yeah, and yeah, I heard that too. GM engineer saying that it was a cross-plane crank. It's almost like, although I'll give him this. He seemed a little nervous up there with the microphone, so maybe that's why. But supposedly he had a lot to do with this car, so I can't imagine he would have messed that up. I think he was just nervous. Yeah. A lesson on how to destroy your integrity. Man, it seems like everybody's a freaking sellout nowadays. But nonetheless, $3.7 million. Can't say that that's a loss. $100,000 more than the C8 Z06 went for, but at the same time, it does benefit a good cause, or, so we hope. So, yeah, guys, thumbs up if we can. Smash the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. I love that you guys chose to spend your time here with me tonight. See a really cool car get auctioned off. Definitely went for a lot of money, but it does seem a little odd that it got shut down so quick. Did seem a little like a scam, Kevin says. Thanks for the super chat, Kevin. I appreciate that. But, yeah, unfortunately, we can only do what we can do here. So, hopefully, let's just choose to believe it's not a total sham like that. But, yeah, you did. PT3RS, you called it. Was not going to go over 4. A couple of you guys called numbers pretty dang close to what happened here. So, yeah, very cool. You guys are pretty intelligent people. I thought for sure it was going to hit at least 4. But, yeah, it does seem like it was prearranged for Mr. Hendrick. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Luke. I'm not mad. I really thought I'd get a little bit more time out of that. Like, let's build up to it, play some cool clips of the car hitting 233 miles an hour or 238, like I thought at first when I first heard that, I was like, oh, did they recertify this thing? Is it actually 5 miles an hour faster? No, I think he was just nervous up there on the stage is what it was. Hand over fist. Thanks to HPO. Have you been able to schedule a test drive? No, but I actually got a pretty interesting call today from a salesman of mine. I think this ZR1 might happen. It might just happen. So stay tuned. Rick Hendricks needs to have a show with all his cars. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't. Something like the Jay Leno garage stuff. Yeah, if it wasn't rigged, it would have hit 4.5, I bet. I'm kind of with you on that one. It's crazy that we got to worry about this kind of stuff nowadays. I mean, whatever. Yeah, he definitely seemed nervous up there. At one point, he was like kind of stuttering over his words. I know he had a lot to do with the car. He was in a lot of the GM press release stuff, and he knows his stuff. So when he's tripping over words and stuff, he had to have just been nervous. Yeah, that would have been really cool to hear them announce a ring time. I was trying to listen to see if they announced anything different, and when he said 238, I was like, oh, that's different, and then it was not. So, yeah, like the amount of build up to that, the amount of hype that you can create just over like getting people excited about it. Like I don't know why it was so quick. It seemed like it was over way faster than the C8 Z06 was. Ooh, Brandon's out here with all the jabs, all the quick jabs. He says he was nervous because the fix was in. You guys are funny. I mean, it probably was, but if I had to guess, the C8 Z06 is a 6-minute, 58-second car around the ring at best. The C7 ZR or C8 ZR1 is probably 648 to 650 around the ring. Either way, both of those cars are sub 7 minute cars. Both very capable cars, of course. The ZR1 is just going to be an absolute monster over top of the Z06, but yeah, and that's exactly it. Supercharged E-Ray says it was prearranged to beat the Z06. Everybody knows who's buying the car, and yeah, let's just make it 3.7. That way, it is higher, but it doesn't go crazy high because it could have gone 4.5, absolutely. But let's not spend any money if we don't have to. I would say 648, 649 at best. I don't think it gets much faster than that. Yeah. This guy says he works for the UAW and engineers are usually awkward. I totally agree. Engineers across the board, not even just engineers with car stuff. Engineers in general are typically awkward. But I've seen him in a lot of stuff for GM, and he wasn't as nervous and like twitchy as he was tonight. I think he was just nervous. Yeah. I'm somewhere 649, 650-ish, I think would be the max for the ZR1. I think the Z06 could potentially be a sub 7-minute car, but just barely. It's probably 658, 659, somewhere in there. Yeah, Wheeler O'Hara says, Brandon, we're thinking the same thing at the same time. We owe each other a beer. Yeah, you guys should get together and get a beer. Guys, smash the thumbs up button if you could. It'd be really cool. I appreciate the support. Thumbs ups really helps. We have like 400 people in here watching. Smash those thumbs ups for me. Flying Cop Car says Sports Auto say 659. Are they saying that now for the ZR1? Yeah. Wheeler, the problem here is it's not necessarily that you're weird when you're an engineer. It's that you're so much more intelligent than most people that it's hard to connect on the same wavelength, so to speak. I've seen this 100 times. I've seen the people that some other people call weird, and it's always that same thing. It's just that they're so intelligent, it's hard to connect on a more like normal wavelength with people. Brian says he's down. Wheeler, I love that. He says putting an LS1 in a 944 makes it impossible to not be weird. I love it. Yeah, something tells me everybody there bidding tonight on anything, I think they've all had too many cocktails. It's actually already happened and it's already over, VX1. So the car went for $3.7 million. You can rewatch this after it's not live anymore, and you'll be able to see the auction $3.7 million, and it was over way too quick. LS1 is a perfect engine for that car. I agree. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do, I think we're going to wrap this thing up. I enjoy the time we spent together here. Of course, I appreciate you guys all coming out. Please smash the thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. I like doing this kind of stuff for you. I like hanging out, making it something a little bit different. So if you guys enjoy hanging out as well, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And I will see you guys the same time. Actually, not the same time. I'm sorry. That was about to be my Monday Night Live exit. I will see you guys Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the giveaway, finally, of the $500 gift certificate for the E5 wheels. So I'll see you guys Monday night. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciates all of you. Yeah, smash the thumbs ups on your way out, and we'll see you Monday night.